Get your pot, heat it up on a low heat. For now, I'm starting out with 12 ounces of a prepackaged cornbread mix. I'm gonna make the cornbread according to the package directions and let it cool. Back over here, we're gonna chop up 1 red bell pepper, 1 yellow onion, 1 green bell pepper, a stick of celery, and a bunch of green onions. Hey-ya! Looks like a few of y'all tried to get away, but you're going right in that bowl. Got that cornbread cooling off. To the hot pot, we're gonna add a half stick of butter and let it get melted. Now that the butter is melted, drop in the vegetables and scoop that in. We're gonna raise our heat to a medium heat, and we're gonna cook this down for roughly 25 to 30 minutes. We got that paya spoonchula. After you've been stirring for about 20 minutes, add a tablespoon of minced garlic. Blend that around. Make sure you preheat your oven at 350 degrees. We're already there. All right, this has been cooking down for 30 minutes. At this time, we're gonna add 1 1/2 cup of water. Gonna break up the bottom here, make sure nothing's sticking. Next, we add 1 10.5 ounce can of cream of mushroom soup and 1/2 tablespoon of seasoning, or your favorite Cajun or Creole seasoning, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and blend that around. From here, I have a 7-ounce block of Havarti jalapeno cheese. I'm gonna cut it into chunks and throw it back in this pot right here. Get it melted. In there. Now look, you can use like pepper jack cheese or any other type of pepper cheese, a habanero cheese. Use what you want. While we gradually melting this cheese, we're also gonna crumble up our cornbread. All right, cheese is melted. So now we dump in our cornbread. And we're gonna blend this around. Just fold it in there. At this point, you can turn your fire off. After folding in for a little bit, you're gonna add 1 pound of some Louisiana crawfish tails. Best that you can get the crawfish that's a product of USA. Go ahead and fold that in. Outstanding. All right, we're gonna let this sit here for now. We're gonna get our baking dish ready. All right, I've buttered up a 10 by 13 inch baking dish, sprayed it lightly with a little bit of nonstick cooking spray. I'm gonna add the dressing right into this dish right here. And there we go. Let's get this in the oven. Gonna let that bake for 35 to 40 minutes. All right, so you wanna let this cool for 5 to 10 minutes. And go ahead and serve it up. There we go. Just a little plate right there. I don't want to go too crazy here. I just made the stuffing to show you guys it's a great side dish for your Thanksgiving, holiday traditions, or just whenever. I said stuffing, but I know people call it dressing. I like to always call it stuffing because I feel like you can stuff it in anything. It smells really good. My mouth is watering. I'm just so ready to take a bite. I love just fresh crawfish, and I love dressing, stuffing, whatever. It's just, let's see. I could just eat it just like this. That's what you normally do anyway, but I could just have this as a meal. It's so good, The cornbread gets really moist, and it picks up all the flavors of everything that's in there. The onion, the bell pepper, the celery, the Cajun seasoning, the butter, it picks up all the flavors. And then you got the fresh crawfish, the bites of crawfish. It's really good. And the onion, it kind of gives it that hint of sweetness, which I say that all the time, but I love that because you're just hitting multiple taste buds in your mouth. And it really complements everything as a whole, with the salty and savory. The savory and sweet. Whatever, I'm just so hungry. if texture is not really an issue for you, because for some people, that little moist grittiness of cornbread is kind of an issue. But if it's not, you are gonna get down on this, like hands down. I mean, it's so good. There's so many different flavors going on, and it's gonna complement all your other holiday sides and main courses for sure. Maybe top it off with a little bit of gravy, whatever you like. I can assure you, this is one that's gonna wow a lot of people. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have knocked out crawfish cornbread dressing. You know, if you can get your hands on a frozen pack of crawfish, I think this goes over well. And if not, you know, feel free to substitute. You know, I think you could probably get a rotisserie chicken, break off some chicken, do all the same stuff, just throw chicken there. Or you could sear up some some sausage, like cut sausage into like diced pieces, throw that in there. You get creative with it. You know, like I like to tell you guys, you do you. And I think in the end, you will be happy. But all in all, I do appreciate you guys tuning into this video, and I'll see you next time.
HGTV don't mean that much to me, 'cause I got higher definition in my reality. Ta-tone.